What's up, Biggie Nation? Thanks for tuning in. Today we're in the new year. Happy New Year to everybody out there. So we are here. We are about to embark on this journey and try and get back on stage in 2019 by November. What's that going to entail? Well, we just got done a major surgery in October to repair the pec, get it reattached, and we're probably going to have another surgery here in February to scope my knee to make sure that's ready so that when I start training 100% in April again, we are full throttle with no more limitations. So yeah, it's going to be an uphill battle. We're going to be working towards doing what a lot of people can't do. You know, coming back from pec tear is a major issue for a lot of people to make it look right, to get all your strength back, to get over the fear mentally of it happening again. I mean, I don't think the physical part is as big of a deal as the mental issue of having to deal with, you know, man, not wanting to get hurt. And we all know as competitive athletes, you cannot train with a limiting mindset, you know, meaning, you know, you can't be training saying to yourself, I hope I don't get hurt, I hope I don't get hurt, because that's never going to work. You never push yourself to the level you need to push yourself. So I think that's going to be the biggest hurdle going forward. But some of the other things, you know, in terms of how the pec's doing, it's doing great. I'm already back up to 160 degrees overhead, reaching up overhead. I'm almost back into my front double bicep. You know, the important stuff. So range of motion is coming back quickly, and that's really the key. I'm working out like crazy, doing physical therapy 3 days a week, doing massage therapy once a week, and pretty soon in another like 3 weeks we're going to start adding Grastons in there too, to really work on that range of motion. So when I get back in April, it is no limiting factors. And you know, honestly, the better flexibility, the more range of motion, the likelihood of me having another injury is going to be slim to none. So that's what we're focusing on. You know, really in light of me not being able to train as often or as intense, I've been putting more energy into my business and just all the things I can't do when I'm getting ready for shows and in the heat of the moment when it comes to off-season hardcore training. So these are the things that we are focusing on. So it's not like, you know, a lot of people are saying to me, well, man, what are you going to do if you're not training like that? And believe me, I got enough on my plate that if I'm not putting all my energy into competition, I'm putting all my energy into my business. So right now, coming into New Year, the way I'm training is, you know, basically it's kind of funny. I'm shooting to train 3 days a week, cardio 3 days a week, lifting. But again, it's not the priority. The priority is the clients. And, you know, we have a lot of them. So making sure that my business continues to grow, continues to thrive. And also, you know, I'm going to put it out there. You know, my goal is really to have this book done by February so that we can get that on the market and keep inspiring people. There's so many times when you want to do things, but you are afraid to do them. You know, you have all these great ideas, but you're afraid to put them out there. And that's what this book's about. It's about pushing past your mindset limitations, you know, letting go of the fear and doing everything you can to achieve your true passion, your true goal, and living your life truly behind what's your why, what's your reason for getting up every morning, what's your reason for getting excited about life. That's what the book's about. So can't wait for that to release. Super, super proud of that. Like I said, we'll be ready to go full throttle in April. We'll be ready to attack it, and hopefully, but we will goal to be back on stage in November, pushing 100% and competing in the IFBB for another title. So check the workout we're doing out here. You know, the workouts are kind of funny right now. It's I literally just pick up workouts, total body workouts, and we do them 3 days a week, you know. And again, the whole idea behind the workout is not to build muscle, because that's just not going to happen. It's to maintain as much size as possible. And for the legs, you know, super concentrated, but again, my knees are kind of jacked up. So we're going to get those worked on in February. So we're not able to push that 100% either, but we're doing what we can. And that's really what it's about. It's just doing what we can, keeping things moving, continuing to put blood into the muscles so we don't completely atrophy to nothing. So we have less work to do when we come back. So, and to keep the metabolism going so I don't gain too much body fat, because that struggle is real when it comes to nutrition. You know, you probably need to tighten that up, which you guys will see in the weeks coming forward, is that you'll probably see me get leaner as we do this. But we'll be sharing the workouts, be sharing the mindset, and hitting topics that should be useful to you in your training, through your physical endeavors and mental endeavors. So, and final thought, I gotta say thank you, obviously, to my wife for continuing to support me, to continually to keep my spirits up and through this process, because getting injured like this it sucks, but you gotta find a silver lining and the positive in it, and it brings perspective, perspective to what I was and what I think I can achieve. When you're in it, you can't always see what you've become and what you've created, and all I could see when I was actually competing is only bigger, and I failed to see what I had already created in terms of size and the quality of my physique. So it's given me great perspective that if I can get back to where I was with a different mindset, I think we'll have even better outcomes. I want to thank all my sponsors for sticking by me through this time. I mean, obviously, I'm not able to be out there on stage the way I used to be, but they're still supporting me, they're still riding with me, and because of that, I think we're getting, we're able to still touch a lot of people and get a lot of people inspired through this process of me coming back. So I appreciate all my sponsors for sticking with me, and I can't wait to see what I'm able to bring back to stage, and I want to thank the fans for all the love and support that they've been showing me. I appreciate all you guys tuning in. If you like the video, like the information you're getting, like, subscribe, and keep following us. Peace. Happy New Year.